Good evening. Happy Monday, August 31st. This is your second stimulus check and second stimulus package update. And this is where we're going to dive in. 63 days till election. HEROES Act was passed over 100 days ago by the House. The Senate has 7 more days of recess, so they won't be back until next week, which gives them 2 weeks to put together a bill to have it in hands and signed and passed, and hopefully by the end of September. Now, if this happens, we could see payments as soon as the first and second week of October. Those of you who have the government debit cards and our direct deposit would see those funds first. Joe Biden has been secretly putting together a $1 trillion plan for January if he is elected. This all encompassed by economists coming to him, telling him that he's going to inherit an economic disaster. As far as the plan that he has for the spring of next year, that's a $3 trillion plan called the Build Back Better plan. I think they could have picked a better name for that. Let's see. End of September, Republicans are willing to go up to $1.3 trillion for their package. The House is willing to go down to 2.2. So that's your stalemate. That's where we're sitting at. And at this point, with Nancy and Mark Meadows not being able to communicate efficiently or come to an agreement, I think the best thing that we can expect is at the end of September, and that October first and second week of October stimulus. Skinny plan was not very well received by the House, and Nancy Pelosi is not willing to budge on her 2.2. That being said, let's take a look at the stock market. Quality stocks are on a green high. Everything is going green on the quality or tech space. As far as everything else, having a tough time. Cinemark definitely posted some losses. Tesla and Apple were unstoppable. I think Apple ended up $15, close to $15 higher by the end of the day. It opened at $115 per share. $115 per share. And then Tesla, minus the 12% that they were up throughout the day, are currently up 2% on top of that after the split. So good move on Apple, good move on Tesla. As far as buying more or selling, I would stick with it. In my case, I personally bought a little bit more Apple. But as far as Tesla, I wasn't too sure how their split was going to be managed. And it looks like it wasn't as strong as expected. Remember, Elon Musk said that he's predicting for the fourth quarter that they're going to be achieving 26 to 30% increases. So it is what it is, and we really can't change anything. But as far as I'm concerned, if we don't get a bill passed before the election, or let's start here actually, should the Senate get a bill made before the election, that's going to put pressure on the Republicans. Yeah, they're probably going to be making Nancy Pelosi look a lot worse than she already does. Not that they needed to, because she's doing a fine job of that on her own. She's not willing to budge. She doesn't have any pressure. They haven't had a bill pass. So the Senate really is the one that has the pressure on them. And Donald Trump needs them to get a bill at least written. Tell me what you guys think. If you guys have any questions or comments, I'd really like to hear your feedback on where we sit as our government is having this he said, she said battle. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Today is the last day to get the 2 free stocks from Webull if you deposit $100. I took advantage of it. I think you guys should take advantage of it. I'll put a link below. Other than that, how was your weekend? Let's talk about something positive. This is just negative news, and I really don't appreciate our government just kind of tossing things around. Nancy Pelosi is just as to blame as the Senate, going back and forth. She's hardlining. Yeah, it might be working, but people are falling, into deeper and deeper despair. And to add to that, reports of the 6% of the COVID cases relating to death without other limiting health conditions is kind of posing a position of, is this fake news? Is this really something that's not that important? That's not not that detrimental? For me, it's like saying, oh, somebody got shot, but they're dying because they're bleeding, not because of the shot. That being said, I love you guys. I appreciate you. Please like, subscribe, comment below. And if you like this, hit that bell for notifications so you get notified whenever I post new videos. Have a great rest of your week. I'll give you more updates as they come in, and we'll be talking soon.